What's up everybody? In today's video, I'm going to give you an overview of the gear I use currently to film all the content for my channel, HackVenture Life. So in my last video, I talked about how one of the primary goals of my channel is to spread ideas, information on how to get into outdoor sports and hobbies without breaking the bank. And while I put a ton of time and research into saving money on gear for those activities, I do the same for getting the gear to film them. First is my mirrorless camera, the Panasonic LUMIX GH4, which I'm using to film right now. I got this camera on Facebook Marketplace about a year ago when I was looking for a camera that was a great quality and easy for a beginner to use. It cost me about $400, and while I still have a long way to get to know its features, it's been well worth the money. I have two lenses. I have a 14 to 42 millimeter that I use for vlogging, closer shots, and general use, and I've got a 45 to 150 to shoot things that are a little bit farther away. These are very basic lenses at around $100 each, so one of my next goals is to get a lens with a lot higher quality and image stabilization so I don't end up with shaky footage. Next is the camera that really started it all for me, the GoPro Hero 4. This is the GoPro Hero 4 Silver. I actually had a GoPro Hero 4 Black, but I lost it while kayaking at a whitewater park last July, and I got this as a replacement. Each cost me about $100, and the cool thing about GoPros is that you can pretty much get all the accessories you want for super cheap to be able to film all the content you need to film wherever you are. If you're looking for a camera to film POV action and either you're just wanting to get some experience before upgrading or don't have a whole lot to spend, this is the action cam for you. The image quality is terrific. I normally film in 1080p, but the Hero 4 is capable of filming at 2.7K and 4K, so you can get some amazing footage. The one and only drawback I see with this camera is that it does not have built-in image stabilization, so the footage can be a little shaky at times, but once again, for your first action cam especially, this one is a hard one to beat. Next is one of the sweeter pieces of equipment, the drone. This is the DJI Mavic Mini that was released in late 2019. I was stoked to get this drone when it came out so I could use it on my recent trip to Mexico. I bought it as part of a kit that came with some accessories, including a memory card for $400. And without a doubt, I can say that if you've never owned a drone before, this is the one you should get. Like the Hero 4, you can film in up to 2.7K on the Mavic Mini. And what I like about it is that it's almost perfectly responsive when it's flown. The only downside, the battery only lasts about 20 minutes, so I'm going to have to get a few replacements for that. The last piece of filming gear I use is this GoPro Hero 7 Silver. I actually somehow got super lucky and got this thing for just $70, which I challenge anyone to try and match. And while I've only used it a few times at the bike park so far, it's been a terrific upgrade. What I love about it is that the footage is stabilized, which I didn't have on the GoPro Hero 4, and it's crystal clear and it adds a lot of quality to the footage that I take. I actually had a hard time thinking of something bad to say as a downside, but the only thing I did come up with was that you can't widen or narrow the field of view. I'm sure this is something that you can do on like the GoPro Hero 7 Black and upgraded models after that, like the GoPro Hero 8. But hey, once again, $70. Moving into the editing side, I recently purchased the computer that I use to edit my videos, which is the Acer Nitro 5 gaming laptop. This definitely goes along with the theme of saving money because I'm sure most people who create videos use a much nicer laptop, but I have to say, it only cost me $500 and so far it's been perfect. When I do a more in-depth video on each of these pieces of equipment, I'll probably give some more detailed feedback, but right now I'd say if you want something to efficiently edit videos on and not spend a whole lot of money, this is probably the best bang for your buck. For my editing software, I use Adobe Premiere Pro, which I pay $20 a month for. I tried using a few other programs that were cheaper or free, but the fact is that the reason it's priced the way it is that it really is the top of the line video editing software. So far, I've only scratched the surface of what I can do with it, but I definitely will not be switching anytime soon. Finally, the music I use for all my videos comes from Epidemic Sound. I paid $20 a month for this also. I know that if you look long and hard enough, you can find good copyright-free music, but what makes this so worth the money is that almost every song you find here sounds like a radio hit, so it truly does save you a whole lot of time trying to find the right track for your content. And that's it right there. I hope you found it useful. Links to each product are in the description if you want to check them out. I'll be doing individual review videos for each of these items in the future, but that in a nutshell is what I use to make my videos. So I hope you like this one and all my others. If you did, hit like, and to see more, subscribe, and I will see you next time. One.